Hey everyone, today I wanted to make a video on how to measure any type of sand or any aggregate we receive on a construction site for building work. We usually receive these type of material in a truck or a hyva, which is basically a vehicle that would look like this. Let's start with the easy stuff first. How do we measure the volume of a truck or a lorry? So if you have been on a construction site or have ever seen a truck or a lorry, it looks something like this. And as you can see, they are in a close to perfect block shape. By that I mean there are no slopes on any of its edges. So it becomes easy to calculate the volume with the formula that is length into breadth into height. Typically, the dimensions of a Tata truck are 22 feet in length, 7.5 feet in width, and 7 feet in height. And if we multiply them, we get 1155 cubic feet. And to convert that into cubic meter, we just divide this number by 35.314 and we get 32.706 cubic meter. So this was easy part to calculate the volume of sand in truck or lorry. Now, if you ever receive a sand or an aggregate in a hyva, which would look something like this, it basically is a large truck with a hydraulic jack and has a slope on this side, like this. Also, sometimes we receive a batch of material where the vehicle is overloaded and has this type of shape on the top of it. And since this vehicle is not in a perfect block form and has this type of irregular shape on top of it, we cannot use our regular volume formula of length into breadth into height. And for this, we have a mathematical formula, the Shoelace Formula. It's a mathematical algorithm to determine the area of a polygon. For that purpose, we'll need the coordinates of the vertices or the corner. The formula would look like this. A is the area, N is the number of sides, X is the X coordinate, and Y is the Y coordinate. Now, the big thing is finding the different points on this shape. To find the points 1, 2, 3 and 4 is easy as we know the dimensions of the tipper. Top length is 5.5, bottom length is 4.5, the height is 1.7 meter and the width is 1.5 meter. Coordinates of point 1 would be 0, 1.7. Coordinates for point 2 would be 5.5, 1.7. For point 3, coordinates would be 5.5, 0. And for point 4, coordinates would be 1, 0. Now, the big question, how do we find out the coordinates of point 5 and point 6? To find out the x coordinate, we simply use a tape and measure its distance from the origin. To find out the y coordinate, we insert a measuring rod at point 5 and point 6 and measure the height of the hip at those points, and that's how we'll have our x and y coordinates. Let's say the coordinate for point 5 are 1, 2, and for point 6, let's say 2.25, 1.8. Now once we have the coordinates of all the points, we shall enter them in our Excel file as shown. Point to note is, for our convenience, we have copied this 5th row, that's our first point, and have pasted it again into our 11th row. This slight modification in the dataset will facilitate the formula application process and make it easier to calculate the area in Excel. Once we have everything set up as discussed and as shown, simply enter this formula in cell B13. It starts with equal sign, 0.5 multiplied by ABS, that's an absolute formula, bracket sum, bracket select range C5 to C10, multiplied by range D6 to D11, minus, now select D5 to D10, multiplied by C6 to C11, double bracket, close and hit enter. This area which we have gotten is in square meter as all our coordinates are in meter. Now to calculate the volume of the filled truck, we simply multiply the area with the width of the truck, which is 1.5 meter as discussed earlier. And we get the volume of sand in our truck, which is 12.86 cubic meter. Now, in the end, I want to discuss one other method of calculating the volume of truck or hyva. With this method, you will be able to get the approximate volume, whether it be sand or any type of aggregate. what we do is we take the weight of a fully loaded vehicle and then deduct the weight of empty vehicle from it. After that, what we have is the weight of sand or aggregate in the truck. Let's say the net weight is 10,000 kgs. We divide this number by the density of sand, and that is around 1650 kgs per cubic meter. And we can easily find the volume of sand. That would be 6 cubic meter. Same way for aggregate, if we divide the net weight by 1500 kgs per cubic meter, which is approximately the density of aggregate from 20 mm to 10 mm, we get the volume of aggregate, which is 6.66 cubic meter. And this is how we calculate the volume of any type of material we receive on site. If there are any questions related to this video, please let me know in the comment sections and I'll try my best to answer it. Thanks and bye.